Wastage. Wastage. All of us are familiar with this term. It is something that we witness every day, everywhere. Now, if I ask about how conscious are you about wastage, what will be your answer? Do we really care? While wasting a resource, for example, food? I know, it's difficult to admit. Even I never spared a thought about it. Wastage of food is so common inside school that I see it almost every day, like these kids. Seeing them brought back many such incidents where I had seen food being wasted thoughtless. Pruthai is my classmate and of course a rich guy. Being in the same class, I saw him literally every day in the same way, always surrounded by his friends. Friends bounced around him in their fight to get a share of the food, and they often wasted more than they ate. Nobody seemed to feel anything. I was there, but I didn't feel the need to approach them and tell them. All because I didn't know how valuable food is. The sight of food being wasted in such a way made me feel giddy, but I couldn't do anything to stop him. It was not the only time I saw food being wasted. If not in class, then outside. Giving a treat to friends is acceptable and welcome. I was watching it when suddenly the lonely beggar caught my attention. His distressful condition moved me. What joy is there in wasting more than what we eat? Is it just our hunger for joy that overpowers our rational thinking? And are we not misusing our youth in involving ourselves in these kinds of destructive activities? I thought of it. While there was merrymaking on one side, there was struggle for survival on just the other side. His misfortune and misery struck me. The stark contrast of life on the two sides left me speechless. I felt a lot. On one side, food was being wasted consciously, and on the other side, he had nothing to eat. I couldn't take it, and I left. I was over with him. But what about Sangdev? He might not have intended to waste his friend's food, but accidentally he did. It's okay. At least feel sorry for it. Instead, he defended himself and got himself in a fight with her. It felt as if the loss of food did not concern him. Rather, he showered his anger on it just to keep his ego. There are some who had wasted food before me during the tiffin time, but there are many who do so but go unreported. Life is not as easy for them as the ones who had carelessly wasted that food. I saw everything. There is something wrong with all of us. How can we be so careless? How? The look on the sweeper boy's face moved me. The thing that touched me the most is the difference between the haves and the have nots. It doesn't mean that if you have the resources, you should waste them. Rather, share it with those who don't get it. I thought about it a lot. We should also keep in mind that India is the home to the largest number of hungry people. If we can't feed them, let us not waste our part at least. Take what you need and use what you take. If saving food becomes a habit at an early age, one can contribute towards prevention of hunger. I have realized my mistake and done my part. Now it's your turn to do yours and make the difference.